Hello and welcome to Edu Warehouse. Educational, informative, and building brilliance. Today I want to share with you my experience with the scams, how I got scammed. Some years ago, I received an email with the subject line, "Congratulations, you've won the lottery." At first, I was skeptical. I'd never entered any lottery, so it seemed too good to be true. But the email was convincing, complete with official-looking logos, an elaborate header, and even a reference number for my supposed winning ticket. It was written in a way that made it sound so official, so legitimate, that I can't help but wonder, maybe, and just maybe, somehow I had lucked into a fortune. The email claimed I had won a significant sum of money, the amount that could change my life. My heart raced as I imagined what I could do with it. Pay off debts, take a dream vacation, help out my family, finally breathe a little easier. The prospect of financial freedom clouded my judgment, and I began to entertain the idea that this could actually be real. The instructions were simple. To claim the prize, I needed to provide some personal information and pay a small processing fee. The fee seemed insignificant compared to the massive payout promised. They even offered a reassuring explanation for the charge, citing legal requirements and international payment. Against my better judgment, I reasoned that it was a small price to pay for such a life-changing windfall. As I went through the process, the scammers were smooth, polite, and professional. They sent follow-up emails and even made a few phone calls to assist me through the process. Each interaction made the scam feel more real. They made sure to build trust by mentioning legal terms, providing fake documents, and even giving me the name of a supposed agent who is in charge of my case. However, once I paid the initial fee, there was always another hurdle, another fee, another document that needed to be processed, or another tax that had to be paid before the funds could be released. Every time I questioned them, they had a well-crafted answer. They knew how to keep me on the hook, always dangling the promise of that big payout just out of reach. After a while, the red flags started piling up. The requests for money became more frequent, and the explanations more convoluted. Deep down, I knew something was wrong. But by then, I had already invested money and hope in this so-called lottery win. I didn't want to believe I've been duped. The scammers played on my emotions, making me feel like I was too far in to turn back. It wasn't until I confided in a friend, who immediately realized the signs of a scam, that I realized the painful truth. The lottery was a well-orchestrated fraud, and I had fallen for it. The realization was crushing. Not only had I lost the money I sent, but I also felt a profound sense of embarrassment and shame for being deceived. How could I, someone who considered themselves serving, fall for something so obviously fake in hindsight? The hardest part was coming to terms with the fact that I had been scammed. I had to accept that the money was gone, and there was no way to get it back. The scammers had vanished, leaving no trace. I felt violated and foolish, a mix of emotions that took some time to process. But as painful as the experience was, it taught me a crucial lesson. I have become much more cautious about unsolicited offers and too good to be true opportunities. I now recognize the importance of verifying sources, being skeptical of unexpected windfalls, and never letting my emotions cloud my judgment when it comes to money. It was a tough and expensive lesson, but it made me vigilant and aware of the dangers that lurk in the digital world. Now, whenever I hear about someone winning an unexpected prize, I can't help but feel a twinge of empathy and concern. I share my story with others in the hope that they won't make the same mistake I did. Scammers are out there, always looking for their next target, and I've learned the hard way that if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Thank you for spending some time and watching. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. Thank you.